Sorry?
You're playing the ultimate heavies in this movie. You're playing Sauron and you're playing the dragon.
Yeah.
How would you characterize the difference between these two bad guys?
One's a dragon.
Someone have a pen.
You need to know this. One's a dragon and one's an all-seeing, non-corporal entity of evil. Did I go over there? No, it's green. Rubbish! One's real, one's made of something that's vulnerable, and one seems to be born out of everything that's evil and difficult to pin down and actually kill.
Is there any benefit to doing the motion capture that you hadn't experienced before? As an actor, is it something that motion capture gives you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You don't get the standard makeup.
You're free to just make a complete fool of yourself and lose yourself in your imagination, and you don't have to hit. It's much harder what these guys did with green screen, acting opposite ping pong balls and marks of tape, and pretending that's your reality in the whole costume with continuity, taking into account camera moves. I was just throwing myself around a carpeted floor like a lunatic.
And Andy, do you have any advice for him? Do you have any advice for Benedict on how to do it?
Just to make sure you don't get carpet burns, really.
Yeah, put the Velcro in the right place.
Exactly, yeah. Let the Benedict be.
Thank you.
They love me.
Graham, as Dwalin.
Yes.
As Dwalin. Do you think that the dwarves get enough credit in this movie for being heroes? Because they're not the most obviously sexy creatures.
Well, obviously, to the female dwarves, we're very, very sexy.
Are there female dwarves?
There are. Well, I've often thought that the entire journey is seeking a female dwarf. And boy, it takes us a long time. But no, it's nice to be the only representative of my race here today. I feel a little outnumbered by my elven compatriots, but yeah, no, it's been an extraordinary experience being a dwarf when you're 6'3". So that alone was 2.5 years I'll never forget.
Luke? Can you actually shoot a bow? Did you know how to do that before you took the job?
Yes. Yeah.
Where'd you learn? Were you a Boy Scout?
No, I did it in Butlins. No one would know what that is. It's a very working class holiday resort, and I went with my family as kids, and that's what we used to do. We used to archery. But no, I mean, when I got to New Zealand, I really did it properly then. And we used a very, very big bow that was much bigger than me, and arrows that were very, very large. And yeah, I could probably do it. We did have actually do a day. It's a shame because I think Aidan Turner remembers that day when we were all shooting, because the dwarves used to shoot from the hip and I used to shoot from the face and whatever. And we had to aim at these little action men that they put on the wall. And I did it. I got it.
Cate, as an elf, we haven't had a chance to see you fight. That's one of the things that the elves do better than anyone else. They're the ninjas of Middle-earth. Are we going to be able to see you fight this time? Do you have a weapon?
Well, I actually, in the high school production of The Hobbit, which you did, I actually played the bard. So I was kind of prepared for a bit of fighting. But as an elf, you have to wear, because you're very tall, I'm relatively tall, but not that tall, I had to wear these sort of hugely high disco glam boots, which were... So it's a little bit tricky to even walk.
So underneath that gown, you've got disco heels on. You've got disco heels on under the gown.
No, but just for height.
We do get to see Galadriel losing it a little bit in this movie.
It's a bit judgmental, yeah. I lose my shit, I thought you better. Elven shit.
I'm sure it sparkles.
She gets to kick Sauron's ass a little in this next film, so.